Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, April 21st, 2022. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, will host his next monthly press conference on Thursday, April 28th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Tuesday, April 19th, marked the official start of the field activities for the Department of Statistics 2021-2022 Population and Housing Census. According to Director Doriel Tross Phillip, the launch of the field activities was delayed by technical difficulties. However, enumerators have now been sent into the public to collect the necessary data.
Yesterday, Tuesday, the 19th of April, was the official start of our enumerators in the field, doing the field activities for the census. This include the questionnaires being answered by you, the general public, and the taking of the GPS for each residence. The census should have started, the field activities should have started on March 25th, but due to technical difficulties with the questionnaire, we started yesterday on the 19th.
Philip also highlights that the number of enumerators is larger than that of the previous census due to the increase in the population and housing stock on Nevis.
We have had an increase in the number of enumerators this time around for the 2021-22 census due to the increase in population and the housing stock on Nevis. Due to the increase in the housing stock, our enumeration district, that where each parish is broken down into enumeration district of 100 households or less, and due to the growth, we have had to split these enumeration district to more than we had in 2011. Thus, the need for 88 enumerators that are out and about in the 5 parishes on Nevis.
The Statistics Department Director is encouraging the public to be cooperative during the enumeration process, noting the various benefits that the census could bring to the island if enumerator interactions remain truthful.
So when they come to your households, please be accommodating. Please answer all the questions truthfully and to help the enumerators to complete the questionnaire in a timely manner. The government gathers information on social, economic, and all other aspects of the lives of the citizens so that they can make concise decisions and ways to assist not just household but communities on a whole. You know, that's where we get whether we want new schools, roads, health centers, community parks, whatever it is, the government has to get the information. And so you provide us with the truthful data, and we in turn analyze the data and pass the results over to those that are in charge.
In more local news,
I rise with your leave, Mr. President, to pay tribute to a man whom I have long considered as the embodiment of a true national hero. And I look forward to the fulfillment of this in due course by the relevant committee.
Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris. His remarks were made at a special sit-in of the Nevis Island Assembly on Tuesday, April 19th, to mark the passing of former Premier of Nevis, Vance Amory. The Prime Minister described Premier Amory's parliamentary life as public-centric, saying he served with distinction and rendered sterling human service.
I speak of none other than our late Ambassador Vance Winkworth Amory, former Premier of Nevis, founding leader of the Concerned Citizens Movement, and former senior minister in the federal government with responsibility for Nevis affairs, social security, ecclesiastical affairs, and labor. At the time of his passing, he was serving as Ambassador Extraordinary Plenipotentiary in the office of the Prime Minister. When Ambassador Emery breathed his last on Saturday, April 2nd, 2022, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis lost a stalwart, an astute politician, and an elder statesman.
Prime Minister Harris was one of 4 past and present federal parliamentarians who were invited to pay their respects to Premier Emery, who had also served as senior minister in the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. The others were former Prime Minister the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, Deputy Prime Minister the Honourable Sean Richards, and former Prime Minister Dr. the Right Excellency and Right Honourable Sir Kennedy Simmons.
Vance Emery was a favorite and devoted son of Nevis. Over the years, he grew in stature and earned the respect and regard of the people of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The late Premier Emery was a stalwart champion of the Nevisian people and a statesman of St. Kitts and Nevis. He earned the trust, respect, and love of the people of Nevis and of St. Kitts. His name and legacy will live on forever.
It was with great shock that I learned of the death of the Honorable Vance Winkworth Emery, former Premier of Nevis and founder of the Concerned Citizens Movement of Nevis, ambassador, banker, cricketer, educator, husband, father, and again, a proud son of the soil. And the words and gestures of support in the days ahead provide the comfort that at this time will be so urgently needed. And may His Excellency, the late Ambassador Vance Winkworth Emery, former Premier of Nevis, now rest in peace.
Vance Emery was a true and caring leader who not only looked out for himself and his ministries, but also showed concern and support for the success of his colleagues. We shall all miss him, his smile, calm personality, and his tempered words. And I shall miss his wise counsel.
The special sit-in in honor of former Premier Emery also featured tributes by former and current elected and nominated members of the Nevis Island Assembly. Messages of condolence were also received from Governor General His Excellency Sir Tapley Seaton and Deputy Governor General Her Honor Halita Liburd. If you're looking for the place to be this weekend, check out the Banscott Breadfood Festival. Held at the Banscott Community Centre, the event in its 4th year offers an all things breadfood culinary adventure hosted by the Department of Community Development.
We are just going to look at how breadfood, the flexibility, if I should use that word of breadfood, how it can be used and molded to make so many tasty dishes which will be on display at the Breadfood Festival. Oil down roast breadfruit and red herring, steamed breadfruit and mackerel, breadfruit lasagna, breadfruit balls, breadfruit cheesy, curry breadfruit and conch, breadfruit saltfish pie, breadfruit chip, breadfruit salad, breadfruit puff, breadfruit pancake, breadfruit drink, and the list go on and on. We are planning on having some barbecue chicken and some fried chicken because we want to make you happy. We want to please everybody. So come on out and let's have fun.
Among the highlights of the day's events will be breadfood cooking demonstrations.
We are just going to have these master chef, Ramona Nurse and Michael Helmville, who will guide the chef or wannabe chef into what they're supposed to do to create the meal. I think one of the meal will be stir-fried breadfruit and chicken breast. So that's something easy that I think you can put together. But if you're still wondering how you might get it done, come out and see the demo being done. I was asked to be part of it, so I'll see. And also Mr. John Hanley and others, so we'll see how that goes. And so it should be fun, and it should be, the food should be tasty. We are going to have some entertainment available for you as well. We'll have a DJ Patterson, which is good. We also have the newly launched Lightning String Band out of St. James's, and we have Masquerade out of Valence, and we will have some steel pan music. The action starts at 12 noon on Saturday the 23rd of April at the Barnesgate Community Center and Center Grounds, and it will go until.
Recipe books with a range of methods for preparing breadfruit dishes will also be on sale. The sponsors for the Barnesgate Breadfruit Festival include Hamilton Reserve Bank, the Bank of Nevis Limited, Ministry of Tourism, Nevis Tourism Authority, Four Seasons Resort Nevis, Golden Rock Inn, and the Hermitage.
So all those hotels and sponsors and all those persons who make it their business to volunteer to help in making this Breadfruit Festival come to fruition, a heartfelt thank you from the Department of Community Development. And also I just want to say kudos to the staff, especially Miss Denicia Smithon and Miss Gail Greenaway, who have been working assiduously to bring this Breadfruit Festival to fruition, Patterson and all the others. Thank you so much.
32 children have benefited from the Nevis Public Library's annual Art and Craft Easter Camp. The program, which commenced on Monday, April 11th and culminated on Thursday, April 14th, educated children between the ages of 5 and 12 years on a variety of handicrafts, including tie-dyeing, cushion making, and basket weaving. Neresia Isles, the camp facilitator responsible for tie-dyeing, gave some in-depth information on that aspect.
Did we enjoy the tie-dye? Yeah. Okay. We were able to have each child bring a white cotton t-shirt. We provided various colors, and we allowed them to explain to us or even just give an idea of the colors that they would want on their shirt. They were able to be interactive. It was a hands-on craft project, actually. These are the shirts that we have here. Each child was able to bring a shirt, and each child's shirt was dyed. Some of them weren't here, but we still took up the responsibility of dyeing the shirts.
Library Administrator Glenda Claxton commended the staff involved in the Easter program for continuing to provide a positive outlet for children to partake in during their school breaks. She also expressed anticipation for the hosting of the Nevis Public Library's upcoming summer camp, which would span a 2-week period and feature an even wider array of activities for the children.
I would like to thank the staff of the Nevis Public Library Service for once again ensuring that the nation's children are engaged during their vacation. And we look forward to our summer program, which will be coming up shortly. It will be for 2 weeks. We will have more children, and the activities would range from lectures to field trips, and once again, art and craft, music, drama, etc.
And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.